If the Samsung Galaxy S8 and LG G6 are anything to go by, 2017 is going to be the year of ultra-thin bezels and tall screens, with both phones sporting wider aspect ratios and Quad HD Plus resolutions. They both feature HDR displays as well, which means you can watch videos and movies from the likes of Netflix, Amazon Prime and YouTube in glorious high dynamic range. Arguably, the S8 has an advantage in terms of screen size, with a 5.8-inch screen on the S8 and a 6.2-inch screen on the S8 Plus versus 5.7 on the G6. In terms of design, LG's done a great job of creating a sleek-looking device, and it's clearly improved upon last year's modular G5. Although, if I'm being honest, it's not the most exciting-looking phone. After last year's classy and refined Galaxy S7, Samsung's debuted a seriously slick Galaxy S8 with an attractive all-front screen which boasts dual curved edges. But as stunning as they look, they're actually both pretty rugged thanks to IP68 dust and waterproofing. As for speed and performance, well, there's no doubt both phones will be incredibly fast running on the latest Android 7 Nougat software. The G6, using the Snapdragon 821, will ensure a slick user experience, but Samsung will likely have the edge thanks to a newer and more powerful chip, the Snapdragon 835, or in some regions, including the UK, the Exynos 8895. Both phones offer 4GB of RAM, but the S8 trumps the G6 in storage with 64GB built in versus 32, but both do support microSD cards. In short, we're expecting the S8 to be faster, but you'll probably not really notice that much difference in real life, and both phones should be seriously quick. The S8 and the G6 both have USB-C and support quick charging, but the G6 does have a 10% bigger battery, so it might last a little bit longer than the S8, which is something we'll definitely be testing in our full reviews. In the camera department, not a whole lot has changed. The S8 sticks with a 12MP f1.7 rear camera, but a boosted 8MP selfie camera now with autofocus, whereas the G6 continues its dual camera setup, with both cameras now sporting 13MP sensors, with one standard f1.8 lens and another f2.4 wide-angle lens. As for price, well, these are both pretty expensive flagships. Samsung's Galaxy S8 is seriously expensive at £689, and while we do expect the G6 to undercut it slightly, it won't be a lot. We're still looking at least £600. But those looking for the best specs and, in our opinion, the sleekest design will probably look to Samsung, and may not mind paying that little bit extra for the luxury. However, before we make a final call on which phone is better, we will need to thoroughly review both phones, so do stay tuned and subscribe to Trust Reviews for more on these latest flagship smartphones.